Hello, and welcome to Chris's PlayStation 2 collection. Idiot, get on. So let's get started. I think you're gonna have to put them down.
You just told me to pick them up.
Put them down. First off, beginning our list, we have in alphabetical order.
Backwards.
Yeah, we got it backwards again. Did you not learn anything from the Blu-ray video? So beginning the list in alphabetical order, we have Batman Begins, first Burnout on PlayStation 2, obviously. The first Call of Duty I ever played, Call of Duty Finest Hour on the PlayStation 2. I think that was a PlayStation 2 exclusive. Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Call of Duty 3. Recently bought this. I didn't enjoy it on the Xbox 360, so I haven't played it. Bully? Or Canon Edit? Rockstar game? Colin Mcrae Rally 2005. The Colin Mcrae Rally on the PlayStation 1 was one of my first games I ever played. Then we have Conflict Desert Storm. Seriously, one of my favourite games of all time. Don't go back and try playing it now though. But if you do go back and try playing them, try playing Conflict Desert Storm 2. It's kind of a bit better in terms of graphics and gameplay. Conflict Vietnam. As you can see, this was a series. Not a lot of people have heard of the Conflict series, but me and my brother used to love playing them as kids. I have Conflict Global Storm. Another game that I really enjoyed. Freedom Fighters. Very underrated game. If you haven't played it, I incredibly recommend it. The Getaway. Grand Theft Auto 3. Groundbreaking game. I can never get into it. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. One of my favourite Grand Theft Autos. Absolutely love this game. Recently got it on the PS4. GTA San Andreas. Often considered the greatest Grand Theft Auto. Very fun multiplayer pop. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas again. Platinum Edition. Gran Turismo 3. Great Escape. By the same makers of the Conflict Desert Storm series. Half-Life. Still waiting on the second sequel. Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. 007 Agent Under Fire. Nightfire. One of my favourite James Bond games. Everything or Nothing. Very cinematic. Has Willem Dafoe in it. It has actual Pierce Brosnan as the voice of James Bond and Judi Dench as well. GoldenEye. Rogue Agent. Bit of a misleading game. I wouldn't really bother with it. From Russia with Love. Doesn't really do much different to Everything or Nothing. Uses kind of the same engine and gameplay, but doesn't really bring that much to it, but it's alright. Quantum of Solace. The 2008 game, based on the 2008 film. I actually have that on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo DS, and the PS2. It's just cause things go boom. Into the Matrix. I believe there's 2 Matrix games. I only have this one. I think it's the Path and Neo, the other one. Mission Impossible. Operation Sumo. I used to think this was called Sumo. Operation Sumo. One of my favourite games of all time, and one of the first I remember playing, especially on the PS2. Medal of Honor Frontline. Famous for its opening depiction of D-Day, the Omaha beach landing. I think there was another Medal of Honor game that did it called... Medal of Honor... Was it European Assault? Disappointing sequel. Medal of Honor Rising Sun, but it had 2-player co-op, so that part was always fun, and the opening Pearl Harbor stuff is pretty cool. Respect to all the people that died on Pearl Harbor though. Oh right, this is European Assault, Medal of Honor. It was not European Assault, it might have been Allied Assault? Couldn't get into a European Assault. It was kind of showing when Medal of Honor was going kind of downhill.
I'm in your spotlight.
What?
In your spotlight. No, you're not in it.
Next we have Prince of Persia Trilogy. The first game is incredible. I can't really remember the sequels, but The Sands of Time is an excellent game with some excellent quirks, such as time travel. Another underrated gem, Psyops. Incredibly fun to play. You get telekinesis and all that sort of stuff, like pyronesis, what a pyro, you know, the fire stuff like that. Mind control and all that. Pretty awesome. First Ratchet and Clank. Took me forever to get hold of a copy of this because a lot of places are asking quite a bit of money for this. Everybody knows the Ratchet and Clank games are incredibly fun. Followed by Ratchet and Clank 3 on the PlayStation 2. Some fun two-player in that. Another one of my favourites, Simpsons Hit and Run Platinum Edition again. The thing about having them on Platinum is it kind of makes me want to rebuy them in the standard packaging. I hate how they look a bit. I hate how out of place they look on my shelf. Although I think the silver packaging is quite cool. Followed by another Simpsons game, the Simpsons game. Some cool stuff in here, some fun little Easter eggs and stuff.
Do you not have road rage?
That's old road rage. Carrying on from the Simpsons, we have the Sims? First Sims game, the first one I played. I love to go back to this one because I loved playing in the mum's house and then moving into your own house and having your entire kitchen destroyed.
I never got out of the mum's house.
One of my favourite Sims games, Sims Busting Out. You know, with Dudley. Busting out. You know, you go in Dudley's trailer, you start off in Mum's house again, move on to Dudley's trailer, and then you go to, like, Mimi's, is it? Something like that. And then some cool stuff in there, some really quirky gameplay. Sims, Herbs in the... No, the Herbs, Sims in the City. Me and my brother used to like playing this because this one's two-player. We used to like doing all the little job things. Sims 2. I enjoy pretty much all of the Sims 2 games because they're all quite different depending on what you play it on. For example, like the PC game's completely different to any of the console variations, but then the DS and PSP ones are completely different to each other and they're completely different to the console ones. And I enjoy them all. Sims 2 Pets. Spider-Man. Based on the first movie. I enjoyed it. Famous for being a really good movie to game adaptation. Spider-Man 2. Don't think I need to say much about this one because I'm pretty sure you've all played it. Spider-Man 3. Didn't really do anything for the series. Kind of just derailed it. Same with the film. But I mean, what film? The first Splinter Cell game. I remember playing this when I was younger. The first one I played. Got stuck on the training level. What? Got stuck on the training mission where you had to unlock the door. I could never get past it when I was younger, and it took me over a year until I could finally pass that, and then I became obsessed with the series, as you'll see. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Sorry. Great sequel to a great first game. Chaos Theory. Great sequel to a great first game and second game. Double Agent. Carrying on with Star Wars. We have Racer Revenge. Never played the original Racer game on the N64, was it? That was enjoyable. Very dated now though, I wouldn't really bother with it. Bounty Hunter. Great game. Never completed it, but great game. Really fun to play as Jango Fett. Clone Wars. Kind of a rubbish game, I felt. Although a lot of people seem to like it. It felt dated even when it came out. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. A game me and my brother used to really enjoy. Both single player and the two-player dueling. First Force Unleashed. Used to have this on the Nintendo Wii. I remember selling like 40 or something PlayStation 2 games to buy on the Nintendo Wii. We were still 20 something pence off buying it, even though we traded in like 40 PlayStation 2 games for one single Nintendo Wii game. Don't think it was quite worth all those PlayStation 2 games, and I have since tried to make up for that. Recently bought it on the PlayStation 2. Might as well bought it on the PlayStation 2 in the first place. it's alright. One of the best Star Wars games by anybody's, by anyone's standard. Star Wars Battlefront, personally my favourite Battlefront. I love the Bespin Cloud City levels, and I think it just works a bit better overall. I never really liked the whole Jedi stuff in the second one. It just kind of, they were just overpowered and a bit boring. Star Wars Battlefront 2, great sequel. Lego Star Wars, the video game, the first 3 Lego Star Wars games. Excellent games. Some of the best 2-player experiences you can have. Same with Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Terminator 3, Redemption. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Got this at a charity shop recently, but no game. And what can you do when you don't get a game from a charity shop? You can't exactly go back and say, oh, I want my money back. My first Need for Speed game, Underground 2. Fantastic car game, as anybody will know. Carbon, Need for Speed Carbon. Not really a lot of people's favourite. Pro Street. I used to like the Nevada track. That's about it. Underground. No, Undercover. Too many underground titles. As I just said, we have Tony Hawk's Underground. Excellent game. I think that might be my first Tony Hawk's game as well. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Excellent sequel. Obviously I really like the Tony Hawk's games because we have American Wasteland, one of my favourite Tony Hawk's games. They have some great 2-player gameplay as well, in case you wanted to go back to PlayStation 2 with a friend or so. Recommend Tony Hawk's. Not so much Tony Hawk's Project 8, but this is kind of where I lost interest. Haven't really got any of the games since. At all. Fine, I'll get them myself then.
I'm helping. Idiot. Or do you want me to kill?
Yeah. We need them upside down.
Oh.
The Incredibles. Used to love this game as a kid. I don't really know how it holds up, but used to love it. Wipeout Fusion. Haven't played any of the Wipeout games, including this one. Got it recently. Might play it sometime. X111 or 13, I guess. Gun. Didn't even realise I had this. Nearly bought it again the other day. Collector Problems 101. Punisher. Red Faction 2. Hitman. Contracts. Hitman Contracts. Red Dead Revolver, the first Red Dead game. Not a lot of people seem to know that there was a game before Red Dead Redemption, but this was it. They're not really related, but another Rockstar game. Manhunt, another Rockstar game. Max Payne, Midnight Club 3, another Rockstar game. Dub Edition, if that means anything to you guys. Stuntman. I used to have the demo disc for that came with the PlayStation 2, and this was on it, and I couldn't stop replaying that first level. So, Conflict Zone. Not related at all to Conflict Desert Storm series, but I think the Conflict title when I was a kid made me buy it because of Conflict Desert Storm. I don't know. God, marketing, huh? Seek and Destroy. You play some tanks. Some fun 2-player, I guess. Maybe not today. I think it's a bit dated, this game, but it was alright. I haven't played it. Beyond Good and Evil. Only recently bought it. I used to want it really badly as a kid. Incredibly praised game. Jurassic Park. Operation Genesis. Kathleen very kindly went back and bought this for me at one point when I found it really hard to find in the UK, I think. It's definitely worth playing. It's like that theme park game, or Roller Coaster World, I guess, but with the world of Jurassic Park. And it is as good as it sounds. Harry Potter Quidditch, World Cup, the only Harry Potter game I haven't played as well. Basically my brother took all my other ones. Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness. And finally onto my last PlayStation 2 game, sadly. King Kong. No, sorry. Limited Collector's Edition, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. It's a steelbook. Currently the only PlayStation 2 game I've got on Steelbook. It's in pretty bad condition as well. So that concludes our PlayStation 2 collection video, or my PlayStation 2 collection video. And I really hope you did check out the Blu-ray collection video. So yeah. Bye! Die!
Right. What am I doing?
Stacking all the PS2 games on top.
I don't know the order.
Doesn't matter.
That's right. No. No. This is not gonna work.
God Dalal! Well done.